wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys remember a couple years ago, I want to say like around the time of quarantine and whatnot, I did a first part of this video where I was testing out bronzers and seeing what they swatch look like in real life compared to how they are advertised online. And if you did catch that one, then you know some of these brands be out here catfishing, just full-blown catfishing, okay? So since I have picked up quite a few bronzers since then, I want to do a part 2 to see if brands got any better, if they got worse, if they got the memo. If you guys want to know, let's go. Bars. Okay, so this first one is the Sephora Collection Soft Matte Bronzer Powder in the shade Ibiza. This retails for $18. So this is what it looks like on the website. This is what it looks like in real life. Comparing it to how it looks on the screen to in my hand, it looks similar, but I'm about to show you how it swatches. We're gonna take this off. Okay, and then that is how it looks on my hand. I would say, for what I see online, what I see in real life, okay, score. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte Bronzer. This retails for $56. This is in the shade 4 Deep. So that is what 4 Deep looks like on the website. This is what it looks like in the pan in real life. And I'm about to show you what it looks like in person. I feel like it looks a little off compared to on the website, but you know, I'm swatching to see how this goes. Okay. Oh. That is what the Charlotte bronzer looks like swatch. I'm not gonna lie, this is the bronzer that I use pretty much like every day. If you guys caught that, my everyday makeup routine. I didn't realize the swatch is that dark. Okay. It's deeper than the Sephora one, or maybe it's just a little warmer. But I mean, I have felt like it is a product that you build with it if you do want, you know, a more obvious bronze look on your face. I didn't realize. Okay, Charlotte, because you know Charlotte, some of them shades be looking, yeah, but okay. Oh. Okay, so the next one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. This retails for $15.99. It's in the shade 500 Deep. So this is what it looks like on the website. This is what it looks like in the pan in real life. In real life, definitely looks lighter than on the website. Okay, for $15.99 from a drugstore brand. But let's see how it swatches. This is not gonna go well. Okay, so that is how the L'Oreal swatches. It's not the worst thing that I've ever seen. I've literally had some bronzers swatch on me like it's caramel. But you know, for $15.99 from the drugstore, L'Oreal. I mean, there is also, I do want to point out though, there is a deeper shade. It's like 550, but also like for someone like me at that point, that shade would probably just be contour, you know? And this isn't like as warm, so okay, L'Oreal. So the next one is the Danessa Myricks Balm Contour. This retails for $26, and I have the shade Deep 1, which is that one. So that is what it looks like on the website. This is what it looks like in the pan in real life. Like this. Definitely looks deeper on the website, but how does she swatch? Okay, maybe it doesn't matter what it looks like in real life. What matters is how it swatches, cause that's how it swatches. You saw how it looked on the website, right? It's the lightest one out of the ones that I've swatched so far. Come on, Danessa, don't do that. Don't. I hate when y'all be embarrassing me like that. Don't do that. Don't piss me off. Okay, so this next one is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. This retails for $30, and I have the shade Tan, which looks like that on the website. Looks like this in real life. Maybe it's just me. I feel like in real life it looks a little deeper than how it looks on the website. But this is how it swatches. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Huda. Okay, Huda Beauty. Look at that. That's how it swatches. Next one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer. This retails for $35. I have it in this shade Chestnut, which looks like that on the website. I'm pretty sure it don't look like that in real life, does it? This is what it looks like in the pan in real life. But this is what it looks like swatched. That is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. I would say online definitely looks a little deeper than this one, but I still say this would be a bronzer shade for me. All right, now this one didn't do so well last time around. This is the Nars Laguna Bronzing Cream. This retails for $38. I have it in the shade Laguna 05. So that is what it looks like, or this is what it looks like on the website. This is what it looks like in the pan. I would say it looks kind of accurate in real life, but this is how it swatches in real. Okay, Nars. Might need a little bit more of a swatch. All right. So that is what Nars, can you see that? This is what Nars looks like swatch. Okay, Nars. I'm pretty sure they heard when they got dragged that time for that bronzer, so this time around they were like, we're gonna get it together because, okay. Okay, so this is the Saie Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer. This retails for $30, and I have it in this shade Dark Bronze. So that is what it looks like on the website. This is what it looks like in the pan. Ooh, she is sweating. This is what it looks like in the pan. I'd say pretty spot on just looking at it, but if you swatch it, ooh. Yes. No? I don't know if y'all can see that. It looks like shiny, but it's like, yeah, I see you, but maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it's how, ooh, can you see that? Can y'all see that? This is it right here. It might just be the type of formula that it is, because I feel like it's looking hard to see, but it looks like, ooh, no, I scratched myself, but it looks like, yes, that looks kind of, I really can't even tell. I don't know what it is. It's like the way the light is hitting off my arm. But I feel like you can definitely obviously see this color here. Maybe it's looking like it might be too dark. Like it's starting to look like a contour shade. Is that what it is? But that's what that one looks like. I feel like this one will get on my nerves. So this is the Makeup by Mario Self Sculpting Shaping Stick. This retails for $28, and I have it in the shade Dark Deep. So that is what it looks like on the website, and this is what it looks, ooh, wrong end. This is what it looks like looking at it in real life, and if you tried swatching it, ooh. That is what it looks like swatched, and it's giving very much so foundation shade swatch, and that's the darkest shade. Listen, these celebrity makeup artists like him, Patrick Ta, they're not It's giving, do you have black clients? But I know you have black clients, so what's going on? But you know what? Let me know my business, but also you probably use other people's products on those darker clients. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so this is the One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio palette. This retails for $36. What shade do I have? I have it in Deep Trio. That looks like this online. And then if you open it up, it looks like this. Which one is supposed to be like the bronzer shade out of this? I guess this one. So let me swatch this shade. And that, running out of space here, looks like that. Okay, One Size. Okay, I see you. Okay, and the last one I have is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer that retails for $7. I have it in the shade, I don't know, Cabana Cutie. Is this a bronzer shade? Okay, so that is what Cabana Cutie looks like on the website. It's giving contour shade. This is what it looks like in real life. Yeah, this is giving contour shade. I mean, I'll swatch it anyway, but at least I don't think you're supposed, well, it says bronzer, so let me go ahead and swatch it. Can't fit my finger in there. Okay, all right. Okay. And I couldn't fit my finger in there, so it's not gonna be that good of a swatch. This is what that looks like. Come on, child. I tried. But this is what that looks like swatch. When you use a brush and whatnot, it definitely works better. But I definitely feel like I picked that one up to be a contour shade because it is deep. It doesn't look deep because this is not a good swatch. But if you can see like the pigment that got stuck here, yeah, they're good. It's just I can't fit my finger in there with my nail. So that is it for this video, and I would say this time around compared to the first time, I definitely feel like I was more impressed than I was having to cuss a brand out. First time around I was just appalled because y'all they were really trying it at that point. This time around I feel like we're definitely left with more options, like, oh yeah, I could use that as my bronzer shade. Now keep in mind, they are swatched on a section of my body that is one lighter than the rest of my body and lighter than the place on my face that I would actually put bronzer on. So it might look like, oh, you know, it looks real deep there, that like, but remember, this color has to show up on like this type of like skin tone, not this one. So that's for one. But for the most part, like I said, a lot of them, yes, that's why I kept them as bronzers. Some are giving borderline contour shades, which when you start getting into the deeper shades for bronzers, brands start, I guess I'll give you a 2-for-1 special, so you'll leave me alone, something like that. And then Danessa and Mario are giving like foundation shades, and it's like I said, like y'all are the professional makeup artists, so. But the Danessa one does have, I think, like 2 other shades that you could try as bronzer shades. And I think that was the last shade that Mario had. So if you guys were in the market for a new bronzer, I hope this helped. Let me know if there are any other bronzers that you would like me to try, so you don't have to. I can show you what it looks like swatched in real life compared to how it looks on the website. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!